Hello everyone and welcome. So we have the stats for the new weapons for the standard banner and we're gonna check them out. So we start with the sword. It's called Laser Shearer and we see that at level 90 it has an attack of 587 and it gives energy regen as the secondary stat. So it's off to a not very good start, and the weapon skill increases attack and dealing damage to targets under Tune Strain, which remember is the new mechanic for the enemies, the new tune bar that they have that you have to break to deal more damage to them. So dealing damage to targets under Tune Strain grants resonance skill bonus for 3 seconds, and retriggering the effect resets its duration. So it increases attack and then increases resonance skill bonus, but it gives energy regen. That's a problem because we don't have many characters that need that much energy regen. If I have to think of characters which can use it, probably Chang-Li and Brand, maybe, but ideally you want the current weapon that we have, the current sword, because it gives energy regen as a weapon skill and it has crit rate as the substat, so it's a superior weapon, honestly. Yeah, this one is not really good as of now. Then we have the Broadblade, which is called Radiance Cleaver. This one it's already better because it has crit damage as the secondary stat. It increases attack too, and when dealing damage to targets under Tune Strain, grants Resonance Liberation bonus. Yeah, this one is already way better because it gives Resonance Liberation bonus in the skills, and we have Chisa, Lupa, and Calcharo that are based on Resonance Liberation damage. So this one is actually really great. We gotta wait and see how relevant the Tune Strain system is when the new version comes out, but this seems to be a great weapon for free-to-play people and for basically if you can afford the Chisa or Lupa's weapon, you can just pull this one and have them as a placeholder, or if you use it in either your Chisa or Lupa or Calcharo, if you play Calcharo, if it works and you don't want to change it, that's great. Then we have the pistols, and this one is called, I hope I don't butcher this, Basic Homogenizer, and this one gives crit damage too. It increases attack, and when a resonator in the team, so it doesn't specify that it has to be the wielder, cast as a Tomb Break skill, it grants all attribute damage bonus to the wielder. This one is kinda interesting. It gives crit damage, so this one seems to be pretty standard. Like you could use it for any pistol user that you want to as a main DPS, probably for Carlota, Galvrena, maybe for some of those Jixia players out there. But this one seems to be even better than the Broadblade. at least at first glance. Maybe I'm missing something, but this one is interesting. Then we have the Gauntlets, Pulsation Bracer. This one has crit rate, which is already great because if you remember, the current ones that we have give attack as a secondary stat. So yeah, this is great. We have crit rate, it increases attack, and when dealing damage to targets on their turn straight, grants basic attack damage. So this one seems like a great weapon for main DPSs too. Crit rate, more attack, basic attack damage. The problem is that right now we don't have many characters that can make the best use of this weapon. Like we have the Fury, the Ling Yang, and probably DPS Yuno if you want to use her like that. But as of right now, it doesn't have that much use. But I have hopes for the future. You could really save the pulse for any character that comes out which uses Gauntlets and it works as a main DPS with this one. And the last one is a Rectifier. It's called Boson Astrolabe. And this one is kinda weird because it increases attack. It increases attack again and basic attack damage, so you might think this is great for DPS units. Like this is great for your Rancor. But then you see the secondary stat is energy recharge and the attack is lower than the other weapons. So this is kind of a miss, honestly. I don't know what I tried to do here. Maybe it can work for Cantarella and Sheshi, maybe, but it gives too much energy recharge. And the weapon skills are all seem to be made for main DPS, so yeah, this one is kinda weird. Especially because in Wuthering Waves our characters don't need really that much energy recharge except for Shorekeeper, but you don't want to use basic attack and Shorekeeper, so I mean, maybe they surprise us and they release a unit which fits this weapon perfectly and we love it, but as of right now it's super weird, this weapon. I don't know what I tried to do. So yeah, that was all the weapons, their stats, the units. I think could use them as soon as they release. And let me know what you guys think. Are you excited? Do you want to... Maybe you didn't get the Chisa's weapon or Lupa's and you're gonna pull for the Broadblade. Maybe you want the pistol for Carlota. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye bye.